All right, welcome to the February 19th, 2026 Orange County Council meeting. Call this meeting to order, 5 p.m. Did everybody get a chance to review the meeting minutes from the January 15th, 2026 meeting?
I'll make the motion to approve the minutes as read.
Chad with the motion,
Second.
Rick with the second,
I abstained due to I was not here.
Jack will abstain. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Just in time, Dave.
Yeah, and I walked off and I didn't bring my notes.
All right, Carl. You want to Carl?
Sure, I'll get it.
Good evening, council. For those that were in the commissioners meeting yesterday, it's gonna be a lot of repeat stuff. Kind of works that way when you have a commissioners meeting and then a council meeting the next day. But Orange County Crew's been busy on our typical maintenance items for this type of year, getting the road salt washed off our trucks and equipment and prepared, and we're getting ready to work on road prep. I'd like to report that Orange County has signed its portion of the 2026 through 2029 countywide bridge inspection contract. Made the request for the funds 2 days ago. Everything's on track for the inspections to begin on May of 2026. Have a couple of safety dates. Cook County Highway coming up. We have an instructor from IPEP, which is a workman's comp provider. They're coming in on March the 5th. And then we been invited to Orange County REMC for their safety stand down day. We've attended that the last couple of years. So a lot of refresher course on down power lines. If you get caught in certain situations, what the guys can do to getting hurt or staying away from that stuff. Our guys encounter down power lines on a regular basis. I know Rick worked there, and he can attest that you run up on them. Sometimes you almost get around before you know it, they're down.
Yeah, you do.
So that's a good thing for the guys to be around. It's a good refresher for them. Crews are going to start replacing culvert pipe in preparation for the paving this summer. I do ask the public's patience as we do prep the roads. This was hot off the press. This was after the commissioners meeting yesterday, but Orange County has been awarded $918,000 from the Federal Highway Administration for the countywide sign replacement. That is a 90-10 grant, so the county's match will be $102,000. But that's great news. So
Awesome.
We got a good replacement on the signage in all of Orange County. And last thing, well, that's the last thing I got. Want to announce that we are having our countywide cleanup on March 28th from 8 to noon, located at the Highway Department, 727 North Greenbrier Drive. We will be accepting junk trash, and we'll also be accepting tires with an 8-tire limit. No businesses won't accept toxic waste of any kind or loose shingles. And the very last thing I have is, this item was budgeted, but for the commissioners and council's proper procedure, application for casino requests. This is $250,000 for our match for our 2026 Community Crossings Grant, which has been let out, and the bids came back in. CalCar Paving Incorporated was the awarded bid on this, but this is like I said, there was $333,000 budgeted for it. A change of legislation, so we only had to put up 20% instead of 25%. So that took it down to $250,000. So I do have that for your consideration. The commissioners have signed off on it in the meeting.
On that, you said there's our casino.
Yes.
Motion to approve on that. You do know
We'll do the motion.
Yes. I make a motion.
Rick with the motion,
Second.
Chad with the second. If there's any discussion, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion passes.
That's conclude my report.
Thank you, sir.
So, good evening, council. Today we have 49 people in jail. Bail money is $1.73. I'd like to thank County Highway, for all their help during the snow. Carl and I and Rick talk all the time when, snow's going on, the roads are bad, so we try to keep everything as fluid and keep going as we can. Rick and I talked to the ambulance service people, trying to get response time and how dispatch and everything. We had a meeting with them last week, working on how to get better with that. Had a deputy fall last week, no, 2 weeks ago, at the Sally Port. He's going in the car, dislocated his knee. So he's out for at least another 2 weeks. I'd also like to thank the Dave Miller and Hoosier Uplands for playing us. They gave us a grant, and now every one of the cars has an 800 mobile lane, portable lane. So I thank Priscilla for putting on a great gala. Raised a lot of money for the local people and different organizations. And I'd like to congratulate Catherine on graduating from the Luger School. And me, Richard, Zach, several others went up to it. I said it was a great accomplishment. That's all I have.
Thank you. And yeah, I should have mentioned that the snow also had quite a bit there, so thanks for all your work, both of you.
It was busy.
Now that there's grass again, I kind of forgot about the snow, so I tried to do that on purpose, but I didn't forget about you guys.
Big Al, he kept calling me, complaining he couldn't get out of his yard.
Appreciate you guys.
Do you want to talk about any of this?
So I present you guys with a study that we put together. Every year I've got to send a salary survey to the Indiana Sheriff Association. And I want to share with you guys, and then we did a, for all the local officers, for all local police around, what their salary is. And we're kind of behind on some of it, so when budget time comes, or whatever, I think you guys keep that in mind. The Orange County Sheriff's Department's the lowest paid in our area, maybe in the whole state, I don't know. I'll know more when I get the Sheriff Association's back. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we put together, there's PowerPoint, and some other stuff.
Thank you. Any questions for you guys?
George?
Yes, sir.
Any questions? Any questions?
Thank you. What about audience items?
I don't have anything to report for council.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Audience items?
Nobody.
All right, we'll move on to the auditor.
All I have is the request for approval of additional appropriations. I sent y'all that list. I can read them off if you want me to.
Anybody,
You want me to read them or?
does anybody have any additional questions on the additional appropriations?
I need to abstain due to, on the advice of legal counsel on the innkeeper's tax collection for the bridges.
You'll probably have to separate them out.
Yep.
That one's separate from the others.
So I'll read them out of there.
Okay.
So we have additional appropriations to be approved. We have motor vehicle highway fund, part-time truck driver, $16,142. The health fund, public health preparedness, $18,000. Local public health services fund, health nurse stipend, $2,240. Part-time stipend, $1,600. Supplies office, $815. And supplies operating, $820. We then have the CASA program, payment for comp time, $5,396.04. The director's salary from casino match, $30,000. General fund, a stipend total was $226,080. And MVH restricted fund, road sign match, $30,070. So we'll entertain a motion to approve those additional appropriations.
And 2 comments on that real quick. Like Lonnie went ahead and put the stipends in his, but he didn't know if he would need it. So he had already advertised it to the state, so he just left his and he said they probably won't even use it. And then the other one, that general for the stipend, that's for the whole year, just to make sure.
So both.
That's for both, so the half and half?
Correct.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll make the motion. Catherine with the second. Is there any further discussion? If not, signify by saying. Okay. Aye. Any opposed? And then we have one additional appropriation. Catherine mentions for innkeeper tax collections fund. We got a 2025 match on Bridge 28, it's $125,000. And 2026 match on Bridge 28 at $125,000. Both of those are coming from the innkeeper's tax collection fund.
I'll make that one.
Chad with the motion, all in favor? Excuse me. Second by Jack. Gotta be faster,
I
George.
can't get one.
If there's no other discussion, Catherine abstains, no other discussion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That takes care of the additional appropriations.
And the only other thing I had was, Chad, do you remember, it's been a while back, but you were talking about the stat flight, how we have them come in and we have a membership through the county, all the county. But you asked about maybe another option, like, so stat flight did say they could come in and they could also provide it. Because like they said, if somebody flies or if they're not available, then you're not coming. So it's up to you. I mean, I can ask them to come in and,
I would like to have a presentation, yeah, I would, to see what they got to say, because what somebody run into an issue that they was air evac, but air evac couldn't get there, so luckily air evac dispatched, was it seven, Kentucky 7. So that eliminated them from having to have that bill, cause they dispatched. But if you'd have called it yourself, that bill would come in, what, $60-something, $70,000. I think other options would be good to look at.
so do you want
yes.
them just to present it to the council of commissioners or?
I think it needs to be presented to everybody. I mean, you know, so I don't know if they need to do it to them, to the commissioners in one meeting, us one meeting, or have a group meeting, or.
Dave, what is the options? Like, if they need a chopper for somebody, how many different options are there?
I say 4 to 5, yeah.
And in case he said, like, if you're in the ER and you can communicate and you tell them, like, they ask, you can, but if you're out, you know what I mean, like, they don't ask, whoever's available.
Dictates whether they're available or not.
Yeah.
If their evac's not available, I think that's mainly what everybody, that's the county or who RUC is their
Yeah.
evac. But if they're not available, then you're.
And you said this company too,
That's stat flight.
Stat Flight, but they could give us an answer maybe on that question too, but yes, I would very much like to meet with them, so.
Okay.
I mean, you know, if the council can come to agreement, have the next, if they could be at the next meeting, and have a commissioners here at that time too, I mean.
We have a joint meeting.
Okay, I can ask them and
Is that-
see that they're available.
When they're available, and I mean, if it's 2 meetings out, I'm fine with that, but yes, I think we need some
Well, like I said,
some answers.
well, I think the
Quick
reason
questions answered.
yeah, the reason I'm asking, because I think air evac is like, its renewal is coming up in March, but like I said, I don't think it's an option of, I mean, if you would just like to have another one, you know what I mean? It sounds like you could have both, you know, not just one or the other, you could almost have both.
People need to know.
Yeah, and I don't,
That's the problem.
Cause you think you're
Yeah.
covered on, for
Right.
helicopter. and-
Well,
You might
like I
not
said,
be.
what saved them was air evac dispatched at Kentucky 7. So that saved them from having to pay that bill. So I don't know how they worked it out, you know, how,
Yeah.
you know, air evac and.
I just think air evac, like their bases are more spread out and stat flight has more. And there's also one, I think Air Methods is in, Fort.
Yeah, I know that's it.
Is there a fifth one?
For some reason, I thought it was a 5th one, but.
That Kentucky's got 2 choppers.
Maybe that's.
Terry back is actually a model separate. He comes in,
No, maybe it's in Kinsey though.
yeah, he's out asking about it, so if you have air evac, you pay your $75, then that just covers them. If you get Kentucky 7 or anybody else, then you're paying for that, but he's got a way to contact them. You can pay, they have a program similar to what he's, trying to get everybody to buy. But like, those things are, they're amazing, right? We had a real bad wreck, 37 North there, right? And we had our helicopter, and then we contacted Indy, and they sent that thing right down the middle of the road. And it was, their flight crews are
But now,
amazing.
in that case, if somebody from our county that had that, one of those, both those hospitals, helicopters should be covered.
I don't know, like, it's just, I doubt it.
See, that's something
I
I
don't
like
think so.
to meet
I
with
think
somebody
that's
so
where-
we can get an
You
answer.
know, people need to know, just so they
Because I
won't be.
mean, $60 or whatever, 70, whatever it is, for air evac, well, if it's another
Yeah.
70, I mean, if it's $200-300 a year, it's still cheap.
Still cheap if you ever have
Have
to
your whole
use the
family
pool.
covered,
Something we
no
need
matter
to,
who they call.
I know they had to haul Allen out of woods down there one time, I think it's $21,000, and that's
It's
been
a long time.
10, 15 years, maybe a little longer than that, you
From what
know,
he said today, just a helicopter touching down is 40,000.
40 now. So that's what I'm saying, $100 a year versus.
I can have Kevin Connors, who's their salesman, and I have him come in next meeting, but it's amazing what those flight nurses.
Yeah, but we already have them, like, they're already in the county, Evac is.
Right, but.
But I wouldn't mind maybe
Oh, yeah.
hearing the details from them too. I mean, you know, but I just want everybody covered. I don't want a $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 bill come on somebody that thought you had it covered. I mean, you know.
He also said that if you have air evac and you get hurt somewhere else, they'll fly you back here.
You have to have
Yeah, you have to have, it's like an extra, what, $175 for that,
They'll bring, so if you're in Louisville, they'll bring you back home,
or even out of state.
or,
If you're out of state and you get hurt,
but they'll bring you back home.
That's another charge that you have to buy up for that.
What I'm laughing at is when Dad got run over that tractor, we met him down there at Louisville Hospital down there, and he grabbed me, he said, "Don't ever do that again to me." I said, "What's the matter with you?" They give him a cocktail or whatever it was to calm him down. He said, "I never did get inside that helicopter." I said, "I flew out on the wing the whole way."
Sandy, do you wanna mention the, $38,000 savings that we found out about yesterday from Tucker?
The insurance, do you know about that, Zach? Do you know more about it?
I don't have enough information to discuss it. I was not there, but.
Because he really didn't give a whole lot of information. He said there was a $38,000 savings.
Yes.
And they signed the renewal for this up and coming year. So I was assuming they saved us $38,000 over last year.
The way I understand it, yes, but.
I think a lot of it was on the building out there, and we're able to get it way cheaper this time.
Yes,
That's what was discussed, yes.
I talked
Good
to
amount of
Tracy
money.
about this too, and there's a lot of saved out there, and then the improvements we made, got the jail and up here and everything, was able to shave off $38,000 off last year.
And I think that was putting some things into play on education too.
Yeah.
I mean, so, and I think that is something that needs to be looked at a lot harder for more. I mean, you know, it's.
You talked about some safety things coming up, right? Like driver safety for public quality.
Education programs.
We did, yeah, so. But yes, Sandy, I would like to have that helicopter when it.
Okay,
and I'm
I'll
trying to
contact them
whatever.
and see what they say.
Can we get
That's all I got.
Can we get a hold of Gary back and everything?
I would like it, yes, myself. I mean, you know, you guys may get tired of hearing it, but I would like to hear it.
You want that same meeting?
I don't think we ought to do that, but I mean,
Can we do maybe a joint meeting at 4:30, our next meeting in March?
do a joint at 4:30 and then have a joint at 5. Well, yeah, I mean, is that what you're
Regular
ready?
March
You
meeting.
want to talk from
I think
4:30 to
March
5?
was later.
Is that the way we changed?
30 to 6, whatever.
I'll have our meeting.
Or is it different?
26th, I think.
Is that Thursday? So it's the last Thursday?
Yeah.
Yes, I got that.
But we've got to what, when this budget comes in June? When's that? So what I'm saying is if we was to have it taken out of the paychecks, we still got time for that, if we change.
Well, and when we take it out for the area back, it's only once and it's usually in March. So you only, I mean, it's like they take it out of one check, it's $80, 70 or
But
80 bucks.
we'll be at March our next meeting though, so I mean, if we did want to decide, so.
I was gonna say, we can ask
the RMC when I retire.
Me too.
But I think I'm taking it from RMC and the county, if you want to know the truth.
Oh, really?
Be the same as mine.
I think I am.
You
but
get
it's- Well, it's the same company though, so really it's not, you know, you don't know what's gonna happen, so you just,
Council meeting
you
on
know,
March, they said was last Thursday.
It's 26.
March 26th.
March
That's the last
26th.
Thursday.
Yeah.
That's the same as ours at 5 o'clock.
Oh, we'll be back in a couple of weeks.
Because it's spring break.
Yeah. We didn't change. We got
We
changed.
better call out there tonight, get that change out.
No, I'll do that.
Could you advertise and move it the week before spring break?
Or go to Tuesday or something.
You have time to do that, yeah.
Or go to Tuesday instead of Thursday.
I'm fine with that.
You go to the last Tuesday of the month.
Y'all just tell me what to do.
I mean, that way.
They hadn't changed it over there.
Yeah, you have plenty of time.
No,
Just need
Last
48
Tuesday of the
hours.
month is the 31st.
So,
Doesn't matter.
They never did say that.
The Republican dinner is on the 30th, March 30th.
we'll have Lincoln Day dinner the 30th.
the actual Tuesday, the fourth Tuesday, that'd be the 24th.
That's on a Monday.
Fourth Tuesday is the 24th, right? 2
Yeah.
days before.
24th, yes,
I'm fine with that.
That'd be better.
that would be better. Okay,
So moving it?
To the 24th.
So
We have to vote on
so we can move them like that?
You can for the
that easy?
minutes, but are you doing 4:30 and doing a joint meeting, or are you doing 5 o'clock and just doing?
That depends on what
Okay.
she finds
Yeah, I
out
mean,
from.
I don't know if they can come or not, but.
Okay. So you don't know the time yet though, if it's gonna be, or will it be 5 no matter what?
You wanna leave it 5,
Okay.
since we're just
Yeah.
changing the day?
You gotta do a motion, please.
I'll make the motion to change the date from March 26th to March 24th at 5 PM
Our next council meeting.
for the next council meeting, and then if you can have if you can do the dual meeting, what's our
the joint.
joint meeting, do it, but I mean, that's, we don't have to.
So I guess somebody from council could report to commissioners about it too, about the,
Joint meeting.
the stat,
Just
their presentation.
pass the information along.
Yeah,
okay.
pass it along.
Maybe that's.
Or one
100%.
member of the commissioners could come to the meeting, come to the
Well, yeah, right.
council meeting, yeah.
So I'll second the you made a motion, I'll second.
Any discussion? Not all in favor, signify by saying aye.
That's all I got.
Anything else for the good of the order?
Make a motion.
Rick makes a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Chad seconded.
Say.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.